let me say this also. The girl who does know everyone in the club, I love them. They're my friends. I just don't want to date them. Like, there's this one girl who I hang out with in Miami, and I call her like my Moose Johnson because everywhere we go, she just blocks for me. She just shows up, kisses one of the security guards on the mouth. She kisses this other guy on the cheek, and we just effortlessly walk into VIP. And I'm like, I love this girl. She's great. I would never date her.
My new girlfriend to the bar, and she knew every guy there, like hug after hug after hug.
Dude, you're gonna make so many new connections.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I can't believe it. Every weekend she goes out, she doesn't text me for like 3 days after. I wait till Monday to get a response from her.
Dude, she sounds hella independent.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I've never met a girl where I get so much freedom from. Yeah, bro, she still texts her ex-boyfriend every day to see how he's doing.
She sounds super caring.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, she has such a kind heart. Yeah, dude, she has the entire Lakers roster on her phone. Oh my God, you can go to every single game. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just in courtside seats, dude. Oh! Yeah, my new girlfriend, her ex-boyfriend's 57 years old.
She sounds hella mature for her age.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I needed a mature girl in my life. Like, every girl I've been dating is so immature. I know, finally someone understands me.
I need to know his girlfriend. That guy, I mean,
Your girlfriend seems like a really cool person to be friends with.
Right?
Seems like a really cool person to be friends with, a terrible person to date. What do you think about the video?
like I just said, I want to see his actual dating life.
This guy's your brother.
I
Do
want
you
to
think,
party
do you
with
think
her.
some of these things are red flags? She has the entire Lakers roster on her phone. She knew every single security guard and VIP host at the club.
Her ex is 57
Her
years
ex is
old.
57 years old. Do you think these are red flags?
Got that.
I would tell my brother, okay, like take a couple steps back.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. What do you think?
I think it just sounds like any bottle girl in Vegas. It looks like her
Both things
phone.
can be true.
Yes.
Red flag and
Yes.
I think both
Yes.
things
Like,
can be
which one
true.
is she?
Red flags or green flags.
What do you think,
Not
Mr. Monterey?
marrying them.
Yeah, I think they're all red flags.
Yeah, they're red
Every
flags.
single one of them.
What do you think, Arya?
I tell him to hang in there. He's going to be a trophy husband in no
Trophy
time.
husband. If he does it well, yeah.
57-year-olds coming through.
I was gonna say, does the girlfriend know that she's his girlfriend?
Probably not.
It
I mean, to
seems
be
like
fair, I
they're
guarantee
going
you when she's having a conversation with, whoever on the Lakers, she's like, yeah, I'm single. I probably tells people she's single.
It's definitely a big situation.
So why is this funny, Mike? Tell us why this is funny. I'll tell you why it is.
The reason why this is funny is because if you bring this up a different way and it's not funny, then women are like, why are you so insecure?
True.
Again, I have friends and I have female friends and I put them in very different categories. The ones that I would consider dating do not know every single VIP host in Vegas. That is not just because we stop in, we land on the plane in Ibiza and she's, I hate this club, but I love this club. And the GM here kicked me out. And like, you shouldn't know all this. Like, I don't want you to know all this. It's like the things that make men professionally viable, their experience does also make them attractive to women. The things that make women attractive to men, their femininity, does not include experience. And so because of that, that's why these things are very different. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anybody disagree? Am I coming off as judgmental? If you guys think I am, just let me know.
No.
Yes.
But you should be. Weird that guys don't want women to have any kind of like experience.
No, not
like,
any kind of experience. You can have some experience. The whole thing, I think what's been overplayed is the idea that we all want virgins. That is not what we're saying.
Yes.
But what we wouldn't want is like a long period of time where it's just like indiscriminate sex with whoever and then lying to everyone about how many people you slept with and then thinking that it wasn't going to affect you later on in life when it might. I think that's what they want. But it's not a thing of like virginity.
Yeah, what does that have to do with like traveling? We were talking about traveling, right?
The next girl that I know that goes to Dubai by herself that isn't getting paid for it will be the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, why do you want a girl that hasn't like seen the world? Like, I understand you want
The
to hang out with
expectation
you.
that is now put on the guy, like, oh, I've been here, oh, I've been there. It's like, okay, well, what's exciting to you now?
There's a whole
like,
world of places that we
But I
haven't
also
been.
think like guys like to be the first for something. Like I might have been to Hawaii, but my future man or whatever might go to Hawaii and teach and take me to different places that I've never been. And that's a first. So he's teaching me something new and it's a new experience. And that gives their ego like a little bit of a boost. To know.
Yeah, but
but I
also
wasn't-
solidifies the relationship too.
But I wasn't his first, so.
But our duty is to lead. Oh, not
No,
lead.
their
nurture.
duty's to
I
lead.
think it's to nurture in a sense and follow the man. Like if
Or-
you're in that position, then like
Oh yeah, I'll tell you why. I live in Las Vegas, where a lot of women do come travel. I'm in one of those Ibiza, Burning Man, Coachella, Dubai. Like Las Vegas is in the Brickell. We're in the circle. We're in the circuit, the yearly circuit everyone goes on because F1 is here. And so when we're here, I watch these girls who come here and they're in a relationship, but they won't tell anybody about it, and they're very much intent on if they meet a celebrity to go home and have sex with them. And I don't know that benefits her future relationships. Do you not agree, Arya?
I think I am misconstruing the conversation. What I'm saying is if I start dating this guy and I've traveled with a previous guy, then
No, if you travel with the previous guy, that's fine. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about travel with the previous guy. We're talking about like, well, if we go to Zook, I should know everyone there. It's not your job to do that. Do you understand? If we go there and it's like, oh my God, yeah, I'm friends with this guy, and it's like one male model VIP host after another. It's like he's like my best friend. He's like, I sleep on his couch sometimes, and we're just like blah blah blah, whatever. I'm like, no, you don't tell me you haven't had sex with any of these dudes because I know you have. Like, it's just what it's that part makes it kind of ridiculous. And even if you haven't, like, it just there's an ickiness to it if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Right?
Don't go on a date with a girl who says she knows the drummer in the band that you're about to see, because guaranteed she's the drummer.
I feel like I have a
Oh,
different
man.
perspective on that.
Go ahead.
Just because like I moved from Denver here,
Mhm.
and in Denver I could say I was pretty like in a bubble. Like Vegas is a completely different circle. I can view what you're saying, and it's the girl shouldn't know everybody there, but like I dated a director of Tao Hospitality, and I was shown around and brought and introduced to people as a respectable, classy girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's a girlfriend.
As the girl.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
And
Yeah.
now that's relationship sailed and it's gone. Now I am the girl who knows everybody in the club, but it's not for the reasons why other girls are there.
So let me say this also. The girl who does know everyone in the club, I love them. They're my friends. I just don't want to date them. Like there's this one girl who I hang out with in Miami, and I call her like, do you guys remember Emmett Smith and Moose Johnson, who's a fullback for Emmett Smith back in the day? I call her my Moose Johnson because everywhere we go, she just blocks for me. She just shows up. She like kisses one of the security guards on the mouth. She kisses this other guy on the cheek, and they like we just effortlessly walk into VIP. And I'm like, I love this girl. She's great. I would never date her, but she knows everyone. She gets me access to every. What was that one clip we watched? He goes, "Here's the networking secret that's going to get me canceled. You need to be friends with more."
Yeah,
it's true. Like that's absolutely the truth. I'm not, again, I love having friends that are like this. Some of my closest friends are adult actresses. That's not my issue, but I don't necessarily want to date them. That's the only issue here. And I don't think the reason why it was so funny is because it's very clear. It's very difficult to have a stable relationship with a girl who has the entire Lakers roster in their phone, even if it is Jeannie Buss.
But
You know, it's
she's
very
also a bad bitch. So choose your poison. She's a bad bitch for sure.
Yes.
Step your cookies up.
So I'm going to ruin everything and like explain the humor here. The reason why this is funny is because the guy is making rationalizations for this girl's behavior, right? So everything that comes out, oh man, she's so great. She's really secure in herself. So and I see this happening a lot more with guys than I do. Like sometimes you'll hear like girls.
Yeah, but he's making rationalizations that girls have already made.
They've already made. Yes. And so he's basically using female language to justify. I mean, that's where the humor is, of course. But you'll also hear, especially more like sort of beta male guys will try to make concessions. And this is how they make concessions, because they buy into the bull. They buy into the feminine language bull.